Hi, Mom and Dad. It's me, Madeline, your youngest daughter, and well, I was the prettiest daughter, and then I shaved my head. I promise I look really. Oh, there's Brisket. Hi, Brisket. I promise I look really cool for like my millennial haircut. Makes me look really cool, but it'll grow back. It'll grow back quickly, and when it grows back, it'll grow back strawberry blonde, not silver. So that'll be kind of nice, but please ignore it. Anywho, I wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on the cool stuff that I have going on in my apartment. I know we talked a bit before, but I got a hydroponic setup going that's, I think, really cool. I got basil growing in it right now, but basically, here, let me get this all flipped around. So I've got like a light hanging up. Remember, ceilings are really high in here. So I hung up a light there, and then I've got a small tank that just has a few guppies in it that I'm breeding guppies like I used to. And then over here I've got like it looks kind of dirty, but that's just because it needs to be dirty for the roots and stuff to grow in. But you can see there like little roots coming out of this basil up here, and all the fish seem like they're doing well. I hung a little shelf. So that's kind of nice. I think it looks really cool, and it kind of fills my like aquarium need. I still have my normal. I have my piano. I moved my apartment around a little bit. It's a little bit messy, so I won't make you guys look too hard. But I moved my piano there, so I've got that going on. Madeline sent me a box of fun stuff, so that was nice of her. And I'm voting. They give out the voter ballots, and in Washington they give out voter ballots and like. They print it out for you. So this is my voting stuff. You can see I'm voting pretty leftist, of course. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is I've really improved my rumpus room. I had it all laid out before, and when I showed you before, it wasn't even close to being done. But yeah, so when I showed you my rumpus room before, it wasn't even close to being done. But now it actually is coming together, and it looks kind of cool. And I really wanted to show it off because I put a lot of time and effort into it. But basically, here it is. Here's my boards, my art stuff, my little easel. I've got my little sketchbook here and a light for it. I've got boards, and there's my Borigami. This is where I lay out like my little to-do lists, and I've got a little quote. I pulled some of the drywall off. That was my bad whenever I was moving this board over. So I'm probably just lost my security deposit to that, but whatever, it happens. And coming over here, this is the cool part. I made like a little workshop. So it's like a desk. I've got my tools kind of hung up. You can see I've got like the normal tools that you need for doing this little modeling stuff. Here's my Enterprise. It's coming together. It's almost done. This is a breadboard is what it's called. So it's basically a way to like mock up wiring before it's actually like, so you don't have to like solder anything and then undo the soldering. So I've got a bunch of lights in here. There's one there, like for the different navigation, and also the windows on the inside. There's behind the scenes, like the windows on the insides also have like light coming through from the crew. So that's what that's all for. But I've got like all of my electronics organized. I've got some like stuff for soldering, so there's a soldering iron. And then I've got this cool little computer set up. So I've got a laptop that runs off this monitor too, and it runs this monitor. So I've kind of got monitors from all sides, which is kind of neat. And then this is the other side of my, this is where I do all my painting, so it stays kind of like off to itself. But I've got a bunch of Starship schematics, and there's a star chart. But then the rest of it's all right there. So it's still not like, I've still got a ton of like empty space in here that I need to fill up. But for the most part, it's actually coming together, and I really like it. Spent a lot of time in here. So the next thing I have to work on is I've got a Voyager model I'm going to put together that should be a little bit difficult, but I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be really good and tons of fun. Anywho, I miss you, family, and I hope I can see you again soon. Figure out the holidays and whatever, but yeah, things are going really well, besides the fact that I shaved the side of my head. Like I said, it will grow back quickly, so we won't have to like deal with it. And I promise I look trendy. Like I don't look, I look trendy, so it's not terrible. So all right, well, love you guys.